Wait a minute.
Water, right?
This is the Rollout Show, the all-new Rollout Show right here at Morris Media. Yeah, go on talk. It's your boy, Speedy in the building. Also, we got
RT the white boy, the most ignorant with the least pigment.
Also, we got
Nikki Pam in the house.
What the fuck you thought you were going to say? Also, we got in the booth.
The poetess.
Hey,
The poetess.
You like my music, don't you?
When I'm at home.
Cleaning my house.
Yeah,
fuck? It's
right.
my birthday, motherfucker.
Who gives a fuck?
Your old ass.
So I'm going to put this on. I'm not going to say who it was. So somebody wanted to come work for us.
Oh.
And she called me. She's like, I would love to work for you guys as an intern or whatever. But I don't think poetess like me. I said, no, she's cool. She doesn't really feel that way about. She's like, are you sure? I said, no, P is like that. I said, once she become your friend, you good.
Mm-hmm.
She's right now, she's focused. She's trying to build shit and add on shit to the place. And she doesn't really conversate with people, but she's cool. She's like, oh my God. Because I thought she hated me. I thought she just didn't like me. I
Is
said,
it
no.
Claudia?
Shots fired.
You haven't been into this yet, but thank you. Okay. No, it wasn't. That's not what it was. But yeah, so people just you have to warm up to poetess. She's the warmer upper.
Yeah, I mean,
You just can't walk up to her and go, "Hey, what's happening, bitch?"
you could.
Shit slapped out.
If you have Timberlands and a blunt in your hand, then it's chill.
And
Got a
your
better
dick-
chance of getting a good response.
and your dick ain't out. You
Right.
But yeah, people are terrified of you.
Why though?
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
I just don't.
You don't get the bullshit. I get bullshit. I get motherfuckers walk up to me all day.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
What Jamie Foxx say, nigga?
yeah, you ain't got to smile at everybody. That's what poetess is.
Speedy's patient.
Because I know, because you
have 8 kids. I think that helps.
Well, you like that biscuit. You real soft in the middle. You're really mushy in the
Soft
middle.
and creamy.
I really am.
And salty. And a little
I
salty.
really, really, really am. Wait till y'all see me around dishes.
Yeah.
You guys are not going to believe.
Once you get to know her, she's soft, but when she get drunk, it's a little bit different. Because it's like,
How do I get when I'm drunk?
You become aware. You like, what? And your eyes
My
get big. And you go,
Them arms get straight.
and the arms get straight. And what? And she needs to know shit. Why would they not have a DJ in the lobby? What?
Right.
I wanted to get my groove on. Shit, that just messed up the whole thing.
But for those fans out there who hopefully you get a chance to meet her, P is the coolest motherfucker in the world.
Oh,
man.
thank
But don't
you,
cross
Speedy.
Yeah, don't cross her.
Yeah, don't cross her.
Ain't no coming back, nigga. It ain't like you go to her and go, I'm sorry. She'll be like, and that's why you are sorry. Because you ain't shit. Your apology get thrown right out the fucking window. Go in there trying to crawl. I'm sorry. Yeah, crawl, bitch.
No, I'm not.
Should have crawled when you met me, you punk motherfucker. It's like, that's your cousin.
Somebody in the chat room, tall dude, said OG got that Suge Knight respect.
You don't cross her. You cross her, nigga. It's a problem.
Isn't that the truth?
P don't forget.
It's sugar night. Sugar night.
No.
Brown sugar night.
She don't forget. She'll go, I remember in 87, that nigga told me, fuck me. Like, who told you that? This
That's
nigga
one thing I don't do. I don't really
That's
hold
why I burned them
grudges.
with a cigarette lighter. Poetess.
I don't really hold grudges.
What?
But in the building with us.
Poetess, I'll beat your ass.
How do I hold grudges? I wouldn't be fucking with you if I held a grudge. No, I'm playing.
Shots.
She don't hold grudges. She holds a knife in her hand. That's what Let's talk this out.
Nah.
Okay, poetess. Okay.
No.
All right.
We have a very special guest in the house. Some of
In
you
the
may
building.
know this beautiful lady from
pretty self.
VH1's reality show, I Want to Work for Diddy. She was the only one brought back for season 2 to help Diddy pick the next winner. She was also 2010's Entrepreneur of the Year, and now she's helping people build their business and their brand. And she has a lot of things going on. That's just one of many. So please welcome Popra.
Thank you. Great intro.
Yeah.
Here's my thing on. I was going to give her claps.
It's the one you wrote.
Oh, go ahead. You going to give her the claps.
Whoa, the bunny ranch in full effect.
Put the mic closer to you.
Okay.
Round of applause.
Yeah, come up a little bit.
Yeah, get on up to that mic. You know what it is.
Okay.
Get on up there. Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
go, Puffy.
thank you.
You've done this before.
Not usually like this.
Yes, you are. No.
Thank you.
You look good.
Really? Thank you, Speedy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. That ain't what I was looking for, but okay.
What were you looking for, Speedy?
From Popra?
What do you said to me every
That's
time
what
I
they
mention
needed, the
Pope?
bunny
You
rabbit.
always say
She the finest thing in the world.
he'd be like, "I should have hit." I like he had a chance.
Maybe you should have
Did he
asked
have a chance?
Michelle.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, stop! Who's Michelle?
Hey, Anyway, so let's move. We're talking about you.
married.
Yeah.
Quick, my cover's blown.
Throw a sheet over me.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was married. That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah. Got me. Anyway.
00 secret.
He said 00. Anyway, you look
Super
marvelous.
spy.
Thank you, baby. I
you look-
appreciate it. I'm so glad. Congratulations on your new studio and bringing this show back. Roll out.
Yeah,
I like
you
it.
gotta say it to poetess.
Yeah, that's really
Congrats, poetess.
Thank you,
Boss move, girl.
Popra.
You know I like them boss moves. That's
Thank
what's up.
you, Popra.
Love to
Like
see
a
the sister
boss.
building them
If
brands.
you'd have gave me all that after the show, you'd be like, Speedy, you were supposed to tell her it was my shit.
Yeah, right. I think she figured it out.
No, I pointed.
Well, shout
Boss
out
recognized
to
boss.
poetess and the team.
There you go. No, you look marvelous, girl. And the
Thanks,
cheetah
babe.
is working for you. And
Leopard.
yeah, whatever it is.
They just go grab
For those who weren't here
All in the
before
jungle.
we got on the air, she was adjusting all of that. And I,
It's a lot.
you know me. I looked, and she was like, "Come on, girls, get in there!"
Speedy was like, start the motorboat. Start the motorboat.
Now, do you have? I know because you're a businesswoman, you have a brain and all that shit. But anyway,
No one cares.
do guys ever just walk up and go, "Hey, baby, what's that?" You ever get those dudes?
I guess you know what's so funny? People think like a lot of men are not into big women, but
What
actually
the
big
fuck?
girls get a lot of play. Like
Yeah,
you'd
they
be
do.
surprised. I joined a one of those dating sites, and I swear
shit
I
blew
probably
up.
have like 900 messages.
Yeah, you do.
And I know these people don't like know me from the Diddy show. I mean, that was like 08, 09.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of them are like they just see, you know.
You're a beautiful woman.
But thank you. But I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
big girl website and men are into it.
What's it
so.
called?
BB People Meet. BB People. So it's Big Beautiful People Meet.com.
Okay.
Is it big niggas too?
It's big women.
Everybody.
I don't think you want big niggas on the motherfucker.
Baby, let's meet at
No,
Denny's.
it's husky. But you know what? It's not
My name is Bruce.
so
Well, your
funny.
name is.
But it's not all the men are not all big guys.
That's what I
But
get.
most of the women are.
The guys are like,
plus-size
what are they
women.
called? Skinny chasers or something
Hey,
like
watch
that?
it.
Chubby
Chubby
chasers.
chasers. That's
Yeah,
it, chubby chasers.
but it's supposed to be like a little bit more like realistic, like real life than the fetish type people. Because the
Okay.
people are like doctors, lawyers.
I want to have
people.
sex on a pancake bed.
Yes, yes.
So you pour
See me.
soup on me
You bring the log cabin.
every time they call you there. How you know it's me?
I need my respirator before I nut.
That's why I don't date big dudes. 'Cause that's too much all in one place.
She don't.
So you do the really skinny dudes?
She hates
That's
big
like just average. Because
She
think
like
about it, like
athletic.
me and a big dude, we gonna need a whole row on the plane.
We-
You know what I'm saying?
if we have sex, we gonna start a fire.
That's
All
just too
this
much.
rubbing together.
But you, I mean,
King size bed with an extension, like it's just way too much. I need
With
a
an
guy who's
extender.
like who's fit,
and I
so who can handle all this.
Oh Lord.
Why you say that?
She said fit.
Yeah, didn't worry about that part. I passed that. I got past the fit. I got some other shit that's fit. You get past the stomach, below the stomach.
Below the stomach.
Motherfucker,
the
this is-
stomach.
With your midriff.
yeah, right below this midriff is an elephant tusk that's a motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Lower the drawbridge.
Oh my God.
But me and Popper, we hung out. So she came by. I'll just get out there. And I was a little intimidated because I said, I can't. Because I ain't shit. Back then I wasn't shit. And you were like, I can't. She came over, she was like, oh, so let me tell you everything's going on in my life. And it was so positive, and I had all these fucked up thoughts in my mind. I was like, I can't.
She too positive. She
I didn't want to fuck up your hopes and dreams.
didn't have no low self esteem.
Yeah, I didn't want. Yeah, apparently your daddy been in your life, and I didn't want to.
Oh my God.
That's the God's honest truth. When you came by and you were like, "Yeah, I'm doing this," and I was like, and I had. So what I did,
She's too good.
I had all the candles in my room. I had turned on the music. It was funny. And I was like, "Yeah, well, not this shit." And so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to Bible study.
Wait a minute. Are
And
you
so-
saying that I came to your place?
Just, girl, if you don't let this shit play out, just shut the fuck up. Just roll with.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to another
You don't
subject. You done fucked it all up.
Hold on, let me light this bacon incense. Hold on. Let me
Like,
light
wait a minute. I was like, like, wait, now that's a lie. Okay. Hold up, now I ain't gonna let no lies pass. Okay. But I do remember meeting you at. Thank you, babe. I remember meeting you at when you on the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah.
You was mad cool, and remember we texted a couple times. You wanted to go to the movies or whatever.
Again, I said I was trying to fuck up your hopes and dreams.
I know, but
I just
you know
embellished
what?
the story.
Speedy, real talk though. I was like, okay, he's a cute guy. He seems like he's doing his thing.
Damn,
but I was but I was so kind of headstrong on. I'm just not gonna be that chick that you know what I'm saying, tries to screw her way into the industry. So I was like, no, that's okay. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
You
It was if I had met you and you weren't in the industry,
And he wasn't too big for you. You said that you don't get with other big guys.
He wasn't sloppy. I mean he's not. Yeah, I mean huge.
I
You
don't
know
know
what I
if
mean?
I like the zone I'm in.
Yeah, where did
I
this go,
wasn't too
Speedy?
sloppy, but I was.
Yeah, he's attractive in a medium husky role, but I'm talking about the old Reuben Studdard.
You sexy like a sloppy Joe is sexy. A sandwich. I like a meaty sandwich. Dripping out of the sides of the bun. That's what I like.
I like it with no pickles. You like a no pickle sandwich.
Right.
Yeah, no,
I like
he was
less
cute
sauce.
to me.
So yeah, when I was saying what I was embellishing the story, but what I
Oh,
was saying
sorry.
is that,
Oprah just fucked up your joke. Okay, my bad.
that I was like, but you were like, oh, I'm doing this. And I'm like, fuck. She believe in herself.
It's funny is
That ain't gonna work.
See, you, poetess, Pam, y'all. Once a dude meet y'all get to go and so I'm doing this. They be like,
I
True
know.
that. That's
none of
very
my shit
true.
gonna work on her.
It never works. Why do men like progressive women? Why y'all want the thought?
I'm trying to fuck.
Okay.
Then, not now.
Progressively fuck.
You guys have to understand. Women, just understand. We would the men are just trying to fuck. Then once we find out we can't fuck, if there's really some shit about you that we really want to know, we go, okay, cool. We get to going into that.
We'll go there.
But
yeah.
that day I meet you, pretty much day a guy meets you, he's trying to fuck. Like when he go, hey, how you doing? That mean, hey, how can I fuck?
That's
Hey,
no
can I
good
put my
for
dick
me.
out?
I'm 3 years celibate. By choice.
Speedy's face.
Speedy's been at the
choice.
bunny ranch. He'd like to buy
I
a
was
bit.
in a relationship for 2.
You ain't had no dick in 3 years.
No, yeah, really. And I was in a relationship for 2 of those years. But I chose to.
Y'all didn't fuck?
I wonder why he left.
Not once. No, he didn't leave. I left.
Oh, you left.
Trust me.
Because he got tired of waiting.
You think?
Oh,
He didn't wait.
shit.
Now, I'm going to just let you know a secret. Men don't wait. You do know that.
But you're supposed to. He said he was a
No.
Christian man, and we both agreed we would wait until we were married to
Oprah,
have sex.
I know we're going to get to all your business shit, but I want you to listen.
Yes. School me, boo-boo.
Men don't wait. We waited for you, but we don't wait. We fuck other bitches.
But
and then
look
we
at
pretend.
what's the guy right now? That's with Sierra. He
The
wants
football
to wait.
player. The football player.
Russell Wilson.
And he's fine. He's successful.
Yeah, but he's also 0-2. The motherfucker's fucking up. He needs
fucking
some
up.
pussy.
He
Give
needs
him
a
some pussy. He needs to win.
So
I don't know about that, but yeah.
don't believe it. He's fucking. He's NFL.
You think they lying?
He's NFL. He's fucking.
I'm not
If
giving
he work
up.
at
I don't
Taco
believe
Bell,
that.
only
There's
a nigga
man
Taco
out
Bell.
there. The thing is, if you easily get booty and you've had it all your life and you're not one of those guys who had trouble getting some, you probably can be, controlled and reserved enough to say, when I find the woman,
It's incredible.
You know, Speedy ain't buying it.
Also, it's only been like a couple months, if maybe a month. How long they been dating?
Yeah, probably.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's talk 6 months
6
from now.
months.
It'll take 6 months
6 months.
at the most.
Okay, so let's talk in another 6 months and see where the story's at.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Anyway, so let's get to what you really do.
Okay.
All right, you got businesses? Go ahead.
Go ahead and plug
you got
those.
going on, Popo?
I'm playing that, bro.
I'm excited. Well, first of all, you guys knew, you probably saw that stuff that was in the press about when I had the whole big trademark issue going back and forth with Tyler Perry.
Talked about it.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Oh yeah, I did read that.
Yeah,
did.
earlier this year, whatever, it was resolved. It was like
See, I saw your picture, and I couldn't read. I was just looking at the picture. So.
Right, which most people nobody reads anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had a big trademark battle going on for this trademark for What Would Jesus Do, which was a Christian reality show that I was going to produce, right?
Oh, and he wanted the trademark.
And
on
he
that.
and 4 months after I submitted the show idea to his people, his attorney went and tried to trademark the name of my show. And they didn't know that I already had a trademark thing in place. So this went on back and forth for 5 years of me fighting to keep them from taking my trademark.
Dang.
So did they try to pay you for it? Is that what it was?
No, they were just trying to jack it.
Like, give me your shit, bitch.
Like, basically challenge it. Like, her show's not on the air yet, so
the fucked up thing is
cancel her trademark.
I don't think Jesus would do that. That's what's fucked up. I don't think Jesus is jacking trademarks.
Tell him, brother. Yes. Can I get a hallelujah
Now,
on that?
Judas might do it.
Judas would do it.
Or Peter, right?
Peter would do it.
Yeah, that's real. So I was shocked because I was like, oh my God. And I was afraid to go public because I was like, I don't want to get blackballed. And I'm like, you know what? God got my back, whatever. So it finally came out, which I didn't even put it out.
That's what she said.
It finally came out in the press that he actually had succeeded in having my trademark canceled. And
wow.
So he had it canceled?
Damn.
Yeah, so basically he challenged that even though I had a trademark, technically it wasn't in use in commerce because my show wasn't on the air. So even though I had a deal for the show with the network, the Word Network, to reach 80 million households, because I was still in pre-production, like casting and, trying to crew and raise more funds and all that stuff, his company basically challenged and was like, well, technically she shouldn't have that ownership of that name because she hasn't used it yet.
Now, did you ever reach out to Tyler and go, can we talk?
So I had in one of my lowest moments, because I'm telling you, this really messed with me. I was so distraught. Pam knows.
Oh my God, the calls I would get.
So you was easy at that time? You was easy?
No, I was distraught. Shut up.
Okay.
But it made me question everything. I was like, God, like, how could you let somebody steal Jesus' name? Like, I thought you wanted me to do this show.
They're all the same. They like Jesus and, okay, go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? I was like, I couldn't believe this was happening. And then, of course, I looked up to Tyler Perry at that point, so I was like, this can't not be happening. Plus, he's, professes to be this godly man or whatever. So anyway, I was at the point, really, I wanted to go to sleep and not wake up.
Wow.
Oh.
It was really, because I felt like I was kind of like letting God down. Like I was trying to hold on to my brand and not like expose it. But at the same time, I wanted to do what God told me to do. So it was really a stressful period. I went through this for over 4.5 years. But anyway, when it finally came out, I, in one of those low moments, I recorded a video and put it on YouTube, basically begging Tyler Perry, like, this is not about money. I don't even care if I make money from this show. I just want to do what God told me to do, which is put this show on the air and get his word out there. And I'm hoping, that you'll just let this go. Like, God told Moses, go get the Israelites, let my people go, let my trademark go. That's basically kind of how the video was. And I was crying and snotting. I looked a hot mess. And anyway, apparently his people saw the video.
Okay. So
even though it was all in the press, I never got any feedback, even though his attorney, I begged his attorney, let me talk to him. They ignored me. That was finally when I got a response. One of his people saw the video and apparently told him, and he called me. So we talked.
On the phone?
Yes, I talked to him on the phone.
So it said Tyler Perry?
Yes, it was him on the phone.
From his hologram space phone?
No, him. No, I spoke to him.
It wasn't Medea.
No.
Double checking. Medea would call too.
Bitch. He was Tyler. He was Tyler, and my attorney arranged it, but me and him and my attorney had a 3-way call. And he basically said he didn't even notice what was going on. That it was something that his company, his team, his attorney was involved in.
Now, one thing I'll always say that I know about Tyler, he know everything going on around him.
Mm-hmm. That's what
I
I heard
honestly
too.
got that from Oprah.
The thing
much.
is, I honestly don't know, and I can't prove whether or not he knew, but the bottom line is that he said that he was sorry that it happened, and he was willing to give me my trademark back. So now I'm back in control of the name, and that's what I wanted.
And the name again is called?
What Would Jesus Do? A new reality show. So now I am in development on taking the show to the next level.
What would Jesus do? So let me guess.
Forgive him.
So you go. I would assume he goes like this. I'll go to the supermarket. I don't have no money, but I'm hungry. And right when I get ready to steal something, what
would Jesus do?
I guess I'm going to take this shit and give it to
I say, police, we got somebody stealing something on aisle 5. Arrest that man.
Can we say, what is the show about? Is that what it's about, or am I close?
I can't go into too much detail, but I'll just say it's a reality show that puts people in scenarios where they have to decide what would Jesus do in that situation.
Wow.
And it's real life stuff.
And
it's
the thing
so
about gospel
good.
reality shows, they're really hot now. You know what I mean?
I'm always before my time. Like, I thought of this. This was like, this is before 08. This was.
And then Tyler said, "No, it ain't." I'm sorry. Tyler didn't know.
Yeah, so I mean,
Medea knew, but Tyler didn't. Medea was like,
Medea knew all of it. Medea told it all.
So basically, you're trademarking other what?
So after that happened, a lot.
before
sorry.
you do that,
Yeah.
explain to people who probably don't know what it is to trademark something.
Okay, so basically the whole purpose of a trademark is to, number one, prevent confusion in the marketplace, right? So let's say, Pam is Nikki Pam, scrambled eggs and Pam, right?
Okay.
And now I see that on Instagram and I'm like, oh, that's a good name, scrambled eggs and me or whatever. So I go and I start doing events in DC under scrambled eggs and whatever, right?
Okay.
So people might assume that that's her brand because she's already known as that.
Okay.
And so it doesn't give the consumer the ability to qualify like who's who if the name is the same. Okay. So by having a trademark, it prevents people.
Which is that little R.
Right.
Name.
The R means
The
registered.
C.
The C is copyright.
Yeah, and the little R is a registered.
Right. And most people are confused about the difference between a copyright and getting an LLC and incorporating your business. And they don't realize that none of those things have to do with the trademark. Like when you go and start a business and you get a business license, that doesn't give you ownership of your name. If you register the name with the Secretary of State in your city, that doesn't give you ownership of that name. That just means that you registered name in that city saying that that's the name you're using. But that doesn't give you ownership of the name. People go and buy domain names on GoDaddy and all those domain server people or registrars, and they think, okay, now I got abc.com. But that doesn't give you the right to ABC.
Because the group The Silvers don't own their name.
Oh, it's a lot of entertainers.
The manager owns their name, and they couldn't go out.
They couldn't tour.
The time.
They didn't. Yeah, the time. They didn't know. So that's if they would have registered or
Trademark.
they would have owned it.
Right, and you would be surprised because I've had situations with people who try to use names that are entertainers' names, and we would think that it wouldn't be possible because an entertainer, like a well-known platinum recording artist, have that name, and they don't have a trademark.
Wow.
But also, can you not
it's so many.
You can't trademark a name, can you?
What if you're?
No, that's what you do trademark. You trademark
the
the name of your company, the name of your brand, the name of
what
your
about
product.
Your personal
It goes
name?
into a different category, right?
Okay.
Well, no.
It goes into categories, correct?
Well, the thing is, the use of how you're using the name, those are the different classifications / categories.
So we should trademark rollout.
Absolutely, which I offered to POTUS and told her I need to lock that down for y'all because y'all don't own that.
She checked it.
Yeah, I checked it. Every time I see somebody, especially African American people, because I feel like we're the most disenfranchised, like people post like, oh, such and such, I just got a deal, whatever. And immediately I go and search and I go, oh, God, they don't own this. And I contact them and let them know, you don't own that name. Like I've had people who have reality shows and huge.
Can we say the one? Should we do it?
I don't mind. Oh, you know what? I don't even. Yep, I'll put them on blast.
Yeah, tell her what happened.
Okay, so the people who have Bring It, the reality show with all the little girls dancing and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The
Right?
dancing dolls.
Yeah, okay, so I talked to the lady, Diana, her husband, and I hit him on Facebook. I'm like, congratulations, you guys have an amazing show. You guys are doing so well. Like, but, she doesn't own that name. Not the name Bring It, not the name of the show, but Dancing Dolls. She doesn't own Dancing Dolls. So now everybody in the world loves Dancing Dolls, and you could have all these things under that name, but you don't own it. So I suggest that you let me help you, or you better get an attorney, let somebody help you. They went right behind my back after I told them that. He was like, oh, thank you so much. It seems like, I looked at your Facebook page. You're all about your business. I'm going to set up a meeting with you and Diana. And the next thing I knew, Lifetime went and filed applications for a dancing doll this, dancing doll that, dancing doll plates, dishes.
So they don't own it.
No, that was her own fault.
And the thing about it is, I was like, you know what? The networks are not your friend.
She told him that.
Care. I said, like, that's so dumb. Networks are supposed to make their money off of advertising. If you're dumb enough to let them own your brand, that's you. But check this out. The other show, Dance Moms, right? With the white lady.
Yeah.
Abby, right?
Abby, yeah.
Who you think owns her name?
I don't know who.
She does.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
She
That's
owns
what I'm talking about.
why? Because the white lady handled her business.
She called you.
No, she had done it well before me. But it was just an amazing comparison that you look at the black company that has all this success, and they haven't handled their business. They're not protected. And you look at the white lady, and she has Dance Moms for every different category you can imagine.
So any merchandise, any merchandise, any whatever it is, Diana's not going to get her Bring It T-shirt. She's not going to get her Bring It mugs or whatever.
Well, the thing is, she doesn't own Bring It, but she doesn't own
Bring It. I meant Dancing Dolls. Dancing Dolls. Makeup or whatever it is. So basically, Lifetime can sell all this stuff, and she not gonna see a penny because her dumb ass went behind Papa's back, told Lifetime that she didn't
her
own it.
husband, somebody did.
Somebody did, obviously.
And they got
now
it
then Papa checked and
they're
they
like
wasn't
less than
arrested.
3 days later, their
It was.
attorney went and applied, had applications in for dancing dolls for all those categories.
So I can't tour as Michael Jackson? How does that work?
No, you can't do it.
I can't do it?
Yeah, but the thing is, people don't realize that you can trademark your talent name. So, like Speedy, you need to own the name Speedy
Now-
in the category of an entertainer.
What if I spelled it with a Y?
You know what?
Michael Jackson.
No. Anything even similar, like people think you can add the word the or of or spell girls with a Z instead of an S. Anything that even phonetically sounds similar or is even remotely.
So I need to trademark Speedy.
Yes, as an
Speedy.
entertainer. Yeah.
The first time I ever heard of that was the Temptations, because the Temptations at one time used to go out as two different groups. Each one of them would do something different. So Otis, who actually owns the name Temptations, had to go get it trademarked so that nobody else could go out as Temptations.
That's
because
right.
A lot of groups
Ollie
do
Wilson
that.
used to go out. I forgot the other guy was lead singer. used
Also,
to-
they'd split off and then do their own.
And they
Vogue
would
is
say-
doing it
and they
now.
would
That's
say-
what
Vogue.
happened to Houdini. Is
Yeah, Houdini
the
and
DJ of
Climax.
the group owned the name, and so now Ecstasy and Jalil, they can't really go out and say Houdini. They can say Jalil and Ecstasy from Houdini, but they can't just say.
We're Houdini.
So,
Yeah.
the people listening, go get it trademarked, because that's what you should do. Black, white, whoever you are, and keep going.
What if the person has been using that name for years? It's been published. They recorded an album. They've done many things under that name, and someone comes along and just starts using it. And it came down to, I guess, them negotiating or fighting it out. Who has the upper hand, really?
Okay, so there's a thing called a common law trademark, which basically means I've been using this name so much, everybody knows me, I'm a household name is this, and I didn't technically register it with the trademark office, but it's my brand and the world knows it as my brand. And so they could challenge somebody who's using it or trying to apply for it, but it's just like, with any other legal case. It's
the first one?
Yeah, well, it's not the first one. It's whoever has the what do you call it? You have to prove it. You know what I mean? They have
Prove
to
that I've been using the name and I've been using it as this.
Right. They have to prove it that it's such a popular name within society that there's no way that the general population does not know them.
So I could be RT.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like anything that's, no offense, but anything that's like maybe local or regional. But okay, Beyonce. Now check this out. Blue Ivy, right? When she was born, Jay-Z and then went and tried to trademark Blue Ivy as for the name of merchandise because they were going to do all these products with Blue Ivy. They got turned down.
Oh,
you know
wow.
why? Because there was a lady who had multiple stores already called Blue Ivy, and they sold clothing. So she already had that name locked down for that category.
Wow.
Kendall and Kylie Jenner, they now have a trademark application in for their names, just as Kendall and Kylie. So even if you had a baby and you named them Kendall and Kylie, they can't use that name as an entertainer if they get this trademark. They lock down just general names. So people think, well, if I was born with that name and that's my name on my birth certificate, I own it. Well, you own it as a person, but you don't own it for any particular brand or particular use. So if you don't trademark it, you're screwed.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah, I know there was a lawsuit in this is some white shit, but Van Halen, somebody, I forget who got divorced from one of the Van Halens, but she wanted to keep the name and use it and was selling products as Van Halen.
Wow.
And there was a big lawsuit about that, and they basically just came to the conclusion of, all right, you can use it, but you can't have anything to do with music at all. Like you can sell clothes with Van Halen on it, but you
okay.
can't sell.
Oh, wow.
That's
Still a lot of money.
That's still a lot of money. And I was like, damn. So
Van
she came
Halen.
out okay with that.
And that's where the categories go. Like for every way you're going to use a name, that's a separate trademark. So if you're going to do it and you guys got a radio show, that's one trademark. If you want to use that name and now you want to sell T-shirts, hats, and jackets and merchandise, that's a separate trademark.
Oh,
If
wow.
you want to then open up Rollout Restaurant, that's a separate trademark. Every way that you intend to use it is a separate trademark. There's some things that fit under the same category, like hats, T-shirts, jackets. But jewelry is a separate trademark.
So you really got to get a lot of trademarks if you want to do it.
Right. And if all these big
Are
companies.
those expensive to do? Is it? Like $10 or some shit like that?
No, not even close. The trademark
Said it
office.
like I pulled my dick out.
No. Isn't that cute?
No.
Isn't that cute?
Isn't that cute?
I want to say two things real quick. Is one, because people are going to say, well, who is she and how is she qualified to help people with their trademark? Number one, I've been doing trademarks since 2001, so this wasn't you.
Punk.
Right, so this wasn't new to me. It's just it was the first time that I had someone then try to take one from me, and that's what the situation was with Tyler.
Yeah, well,
However,
no, not Tyler.
Did
his attorney-
Oprah try to get
Maybe.
you for Popra?
No, but you know what's so funny though is I met one of her people one time at this event that Kirstie Alley had or whatever, and so somebody introduced me, was like, this is she said her name is Popra, and the lady looked at me and she was like, did your mother name you that? And I was like, no, that's my brand name, you know. So she kind of looked at me like, okay.
Kirstie did that?
No, not
somebody
Kirstie,
there.
the lady who said she worked for Oprah. But my thing is, you know, that's why I'm so passionate now, since I've done it so much, and then I had to study trademark law like crazy over the last 5 years dealing with the Tyler thing, because I couldn't afford an attorney to fight his attorneys.
Wasn't Tyler. Medea.
Tyler's attorney, right? Because attorneys wanted like $50,000 retainers.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what kills most of Fox. Okay, I'll give you the story. So New Year's Eve, a couple of years ago, someone fell at Fox House. The girl that fell sued Fox the next day, and just by her doing the lawsuit, he was $50,000 in the hole because the lawyers' retainer fee is $50K.
Yes.
Just off the bat, he owed $50 that day.
That's crazy.
That's not even the money she got, but he owed $50 that day.
So the little people, like, I didn't have $50,000 retainer to risk that I would fight for a name that I wasn't even planning to make money on. I just wanted to do what God told me to do. So my whole thing now, after that happened, and me having to study trademark law to fight them, because I fought them and was winning against them all the way up to the last
$3
part.
in your pocket.
Well, a little more than 3, maybe 8, but but yeah, you know. And so now I'm just so passionate about helping every person I can and making it affordable, because you asked about the fees.
Right. So how much is it?
Okay, so the trademark office has their own fees, and I don't make any percentage of their fees. Their fees are their fees; they ain't negotiable. Period.
Round about what?
$275 to $325 per trademark
For my name?
for all names, for all
Mama gave me this
registrations.
name. What they doing? $350 for my mama name.
For your registration, that's their application fee. It's $275 to $325, depending on
Just
what.
to register.
Just for the application.
Gotcha.
Then, if you hire an attorney or someone to do it, then they may charge you, depending on how many trademarks you need, hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars.
Oh, so I just can't fill it out.
You can legally,
Yeah, but-
legally you can do it yourself, but I swear to you, most people who do it themselves F it up.
They mess it up.
Because the thing is, for one thing, is if you do it incorrectly, the trademark office just keeps your money.
They don't care.
They go, yeah, you did this wrong, so thanks.
Speedy, get some help.
Try it again. Right.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah.
How you gonna, just because I missed, you gonna keep my money?
Yeah, you lose your
It's
money
your
if you mess
bad.
up the application.
That's why people hire attorneys or people like Popper to do it.
Nigga, I
You know.
come through that motherfucking glass. Bitch, if you don't refund, so ain't no refund?
No, none of it's refundable. So that's why it behooves
Speedy's like,
people
but I
to
crossed
hire-
my I's and dotted my T's.
No, it's so many details in the application, and if you don't put your stuff in the right category, or you don't, and another thing too is if you put things in there that are incorrect, you actually can be arrested for fraud.
Oh,
Huh?
wow.
It's civil, but I shouldn't say arrested, but it's
Oh,
civil,
like
but
at the
it's
same time.
it's considered fraud, and so you could be held liable for committing fraud.
It's a civil arrest. Please lay on the ground. Please put your
So
hands
the
behind you,
lesson
right?
to the story is basically either hire an attorney or hire somebody like Popper who is knowledgeable and has done many.
And so
of them
so someone comes to you, trademark my name, you whatever your fee is, and then that fee,
Right,
and
right.
then you'll hook it up.
And where can people reach you with that information?
Yeah, so it's the entrepreneurassociation.com, the entrepreneur. And if you're trying to own your own business and you can't spell entrepreneur, you need to hold up and start over.
Okay, I don't need a business.
You shouldn't even have a
That's
business.
how you spell it. Just get your phone. Entrepreneur.
I can spell entree.
Yeah, I can spell that too.
Entree.
I'm just be. I'm be real, nigga. If I don't know how to spell entrepreneur. Look at my phone for a second and go.
What's the
okay.
site again? And hang out with us, Popper. We got to
Yeah, we
move
got
on to another segment, but
Okay. Yeah, it's the entrepreneurassociation.com. And we do everything. I do marketing, branding, social media, web design, copyrights, trademarks, business consulting, business plans, everything related to helping you grow your brand. Because you need all of it. Your logo.
Except for Medea.
You need to trademark your logo. Yeah, the entrepreneurassociation.com. And we do offer payment plans, no credit checks. We try to make it affordable
For black people. Just say it.
For all people.
Say it for black people. We the only one need a payment plan. White folks don't need no. Can I do $10 a week?
Trademark
I
layaway.
do have people on $20 a week. That's funny.
See what I tell you?
I'm gonna buy the first letter today. How much is the first letter?
Oh, but wait, what about our giveaway? Are we going to still give away?
Sure, yeah.
Uh oh, we
Okay,
doing
go ahead,
giveaway.
go ahead.
What you giving away?
So, I want to give away, and you guys have to decide who wins this, but $250.
Oh, shit.
In free services with the Entrepreneur Association, free
Okay.
specifically trademarking services. So even though the fee is normally $500, that's half off at $250.
And the contest is over. I won. Thanks for playing, everyone. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm definitely
So
gonna
we'll
hook
figure
y'all
out a
up.
contest to give that away
Yeah,
to
we'll do that.
somebody.
Okay, sounds
Something.
good.
Thank
Stay there.
you.
You ain't going to work.
And if you have
Yeah,
any
hang
questions
out with
too,
us.
give us a call.
So Speedy, RT has a segment for us today for your
Yeah.
birthday.
Are we gonna do that now? Or are we gonna go to
Yeah,
break and
let's-
come back?
Oh, well,
Oh,
sure. You
fuck
guys
the
want to
break.
go to
Yeah.
break?
Yeah, let's go to
Fuck
break.
a
We'll come back. I'm gonna come back.
Oh, yeah, he has to get ready. Speedy, you got something for us?
I always
Speedy's got some. He got some tunes.
I got something for Pope. Anyway,
You need to stop.
I just want to see you blush because you blush every time I do that.
I do.
Like, oh Lord Jesus, he likes me.
Oh,
I'm gonna take you back a little bit. I love the Dramatics. It's one of my favorite groups. This song right here, and I'll just do it like this. You have to listen to the words. I'm a guy that likes lyrics. Just listen to the words of this. The Dramatics.
What do we?
He's so dramatic. Yes.
Can't keep running in and out of my lines.
Something that Rick Ross don't do. You ain't doing no running.
He's
Running.
engaged though, isn't he? Yes, we just talked
Running
about
in
that.
and out of the kitchen. Keep running.
Keep eating.
Keep on eating.
Well, if you're big, hey, ladies, if you like big dudes, go right ahead. His name.
Hey.
He a hard sell if he wasn't a rapper.
Oh, absolutely.
Nigga hard.
If he was still the
A
prison
lot
guard.
of them are hard sell, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
hard.
A lot
It's
of them.
hard
I'm
for,
sorry.
It's easier for a hard sell dude to get a chick than a hard sell chick to get a dude.
Isn't that the truth? That
Try to
makes
put
sense.
that together. A little slower, please.
A hard sell chick.
Can you
Your
mount
brain
that?
don't work that fast.
I'm confused.
Can you?
Basically, it's easier for an ugly dude to get a chick than an ugly chick to get a dude.
Oh,
Yeah, because if the dude's
absolutely.
got money, then it's
Yeah,
all good.
you don't get
He
paid.
could
Or
look,
good dick.
He could look like Gollum.
Or if the ugly chick got a nice body, guys do compromise.
Absolutely.
Because I've seen some
Yeah,
ugly
at
chicks.
3 in the morning.
You know,
That's when you compromise at 3 in the
Sweetheart,
morning.
put this bag on your head.
Yeah, that's when you fellas know you come by, knock on the door. Who is it? Come on, quit playing. Anybody else coming through? Just called you an hour ago.
Hey, baby, turn off the lights before you open the door.
Bag yourself before I
Have
come in.
have you
Back
really
yourself.
had that experience?
Every do that. I've had
Every
a girl.
dude.
She a hard sell. We can't go out.
Really?
You 3
Why?
in the
Because
morning.
everybody else turned you down? Don't get mad at me.
No,
I
I
said
think-
she's a hard sell.
I
No, I'm
think
saying you went to her because why?
no, he doesn't want to be embarrassed in front of his friends.
Hilarious.
I mean, I've had sex with girls so ugly. If I got them pregnant, I'd have to kill them.
And the baby. And the baby.
And the baby.
No one can find out about this.
Bitch,
Shout out to Baby Ghost.
we gonna go up in this mountain and look at these cliffs and look at these stars.
X marks the spot.
Stand on that X, bitch. You 9 months? Watch this.
We have a call too.
What's this X on the map?
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Kente. I want to call and wish old punk ass Speedy happy birthday.
Is Kente word?
Hey,
Hey.
Kente.
Hey,
The boy from Africa.
hey, Kunta.
Where you at, Kente?
Up here in Oakland.
Yeah, Oak Town.
Yeah, are you on the hill? Where the fuck you at, nigga? You in
I know. What's all that noise in the
What's all
background?
the air?
What happened? What you say?
What's all the air, nigga? Roll your window up or something.
Shut up, fool. I'm outside. I'm out here by the courthouse. You know, you should be used to that.
Hilarious.
They told me to tell you hi.
We miss you, Kente.
No, we don't. Anyway,
I do.
I miss y'all too. Don't be having no special guests in there trying to take my spot.
we did.
Yeah, we did.
She dig it.
Hey, Speedy, you know you ain't shit for going up to the bunny ranch without the single dudes in the car.
Thank you, Kente. Thank you, brother.
Hey, Kente, you would have lost your mind, bruh. You wouldn't even have to be a social butterfly.
I was gonna say.
You'd have came up like a motherfucker, Pippin.
Right. All you had to
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like, man, you the head. Just put it all on.
Let's do it this
you.
way. So I can get away without my wife if y'all say I'm taking y'all up there. I'm like, quote, hey, I'm gonna take the guys to Reno to meet Dennis, and then I'm leaving.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
We're going fishing.
And then I'll just kind of peek through the window.
Why is Speedy acting like he's only your best friend? I met him before
Yeah,
you
man.
anyway.
That's what I thought. I thought maybe you hooked it up.
Shit, he trying to act like he the only one.
What?
Razza right now, he only knows me. Anyway.
Anyway.
Thank you, Kente, for calling in.
Thank you,
We'd love to
Kente.
talk to you, but your connection's bad. I can't really hear you. All right, we got to go. You're static. Oh, shit, can't hear you. Right, we got to go.
Miss you, Kente.
Hey, find something in your kitchen really sharp and fall on it.
When are you coming
All right,
back, Kente, to Wednesday?
Yeah.
For what?
Damn.
Nigga, your
Okay.
spot gone.
Bye. Yeah, BT Kingsley will be. All right, Kente.
We already trademarked his name.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
All right, what you got? We got a new segment called
All right, we got a new game show for Speedy's birthday called What Would Speedy Do? What I did. And Speedy, you are allowed to play this game because we want to know what you would do in this hypothetical situation. I devised a few hypothetical situations, and we're going to go around the room. I'm going to ask the people and see what they think you would do in this situation. And the name of the game is called What Would Speedy Do?
Okay, you lost me
All right,
at Devise.
Popper, can you sue him for that?
No, he's all good.
Okay,
All right, so this is a situation. The first situation is Speedy is trapped out of the country with no money and no way to get home. He spots a rather large girl walking down the street. What would Speedy do? Poetess, remember, he's trapped out of the country, no money, no way to get home, spots a rather large girl. What would Speedy do?
Well, Speedy would be like, hey, baby, come over here and get this thing. It's going to cost you $350. So I think Speedy would sell some D. That's
He
what
would
I
sell
think he
some
would
D
do.
to get back.
Right.
Popra, very good. Popra, what is your answer? What do you think Speedy would do in that situation?
I definitely think he would roll up and he would say, you know what? You look like you need somebody to hold that ass up for you. It looks heavy. And the big girl like you just could use a really good massage. And I think he slide on in through a massage. And then after he whips her with the D, then he go ahead and be like, I need a plane ticket, a passport.
All right, so lay the D down and get the plane ticket. Nikki Pam, what do you think Speedy would do in this situation?
Lately, this is what I think. Speedy's favorite go-to is call Pam, right? You will call me for every motherfucking thing. So he'll be like, call Pam and see if she could wire some money into your account. Because I know I ain't got no account. So therefore, Pam, can you hook me up? What's going to happen is she gonna get your information and watch. I know that's exactly what you would do.
That's exactly what he would do.
I know.
So Speedy,
And Pam would be, okay, what's the account number?
Yeah, she would.
I do.
She would.
That's
let's hear from the man himself. Speedy, what do you think you would do in this situation?
I'd put that D down.
You put that D down, then what?
Absolutely
Remember,
right.
you're trapped in another country.
Yeah, I'd put the D down.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, you are correct in that matter. He would put that D down, but the only problem is, Speedy, you do not have a passport, so you have no way to get back. I don't know how you got out of the country in the first place. So you are going to throw that D to the big woman and start a new family there in France. That is the correct answer. Start a new family in France. All right. All right, let's go with the first one and find out what would Speedy do. Here we go. It's late at night, and Speedy is strolling down King Boulevard when he spots a baby in a crib in the middle of the road, and he sees a semi-truck 1,000 yards away traveling at 50 miles an hour.
Damn.
Then he casually looks to his right and sees the Krispy Kreme red light on and a giant door slowly being lowered, about to shut himself off from the donuts. People, what does Speedy do?
Do I save the baby
Or the
give my
donuts?
Krispy Kreme? Okay.
Poetess, remember the question. Speedy is walking down King Boulevard in the middle of the road. He spots a baby, sees a truck coming at it, then he spots the door shutting on the Krispy Kreme restaurant. What do you think Speedy does?
Speedy is going to go for Krispy Kreme. He has had enough babies in his life where he's desensitized.
Oh, wow.
To the needs of the baby.
So I think he's going to go for Krispy Kreme.
All right, go for Krispy Kreme. Very good. Popper, what do you think Speedy would do?
Well, all baby lives matter.
Okay, all right.
I say that Speedy. Well, I have a quick question. Does the crib have wheels?
The crib does have wheels.
So I think Speedy would jump inside the crib and roll it on so that way he can use the speed and the, what do you call it, the momentum of jumping in the crib to get under that Krispy Kreme door
He
just in
probably would go
time to
through
get
the-
the donuts with the kid.
You probably go
Okay,
through the
very
drive-through. They do have a drive-through.
Nikki Pam, what do you think Speedy would do in that
Well,
situation?
depending on if the kid is his or not.
Or one he claims.
Right, yeah, one that he might claim. I'm thinking that
I'd call you first.
What should I
to see if
do?
he got to see if I got some money for the Krispy Kreme donuts, and if I don't have the money, then he might save the baby.
All right. Very good, very good.
That's fine.
Speedy, what would you do in that situation?
I like babies. At the end of the day, I
As
like
long as they're
babies.
not yours, but okay.
I like babies. Krispy Kreme, them hot ones. When
That red light's on, remember.
I don't know if you ever had one. That shit is like liquid sugar in your mouth.
Liquid
Don't
gold.
do that.
God damn, baby. Baby ain't gonna make it.
That's a shame.
Baby ain't gonna
Very
make it.
good, very good.
I'm thinking like this: when it gets hit, the baby be airborne. It's gonna come the direction I'm going. I can still save the baby.
Like a touchdown catch.
I can catch the baby before it hit the concrete. It being hit in the baby buggy is good.
All right.
I can catch it.
Speedy, unfortunately, that's not what you would do. The correct answer, the closest correct answer is Popra, as a matter of fact. I actually have this written down. Speedy is not an asshole. He saves the baby from the street. He uses the crib to prop open the door from the Krispy Kreme donuts and snag as many as he can. So Popra was correct in using the crib as leverage to keep the door open to grab the Krispy Kremes. Popra gets the points. Final question on what would Speedy do? Speedy is swimming around South Florida when he spots a manatee struggling to breathe. Poetess, what does Speedy do?
He jumps in the water and gives the manatee mouth to mouth and then asks for a date later.
Okay, very good. Okay, Popro, what do you think Speedy does with the manatee?
I think Speedy likes sushi.
So he cuts off the manatee and eats them as sushi.
He likes it fresh.
All right, I didn't think of that, but very good. Nikki Pam, what would Speedy
Pretty
do?
good there.
After mistaking it for a family member,
You on fire right now.
Damn.
You on fire.
depending on whether he likes the family member,
Okay.
he might give him mouth to mouth and save it.
Okay, very good.
You might-
Speedy, let's talk
But
about
don't let it be a step manatee.
a manatee in law. Okay, Speedy, what would you do?
He's dead.
The manatee is dead. That is incorrect, Speedy. I think Poetess is the closest on this one. What happens with this is, let's see. Okay, hold on, I got to get to the answer. Give the manatee mouth to mouth. Poetess, you are correct. Then starts the first manatee human hybrid. So you now have amphibious children. And this has been What Would Speedy Do here on the Rollout Morning Show.
That was great.
What would Speedy do?
So I'd let a baby die, but I'd fuck a manatee.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck a manatee, start a baby.
Let's make sure I got
No
it.
respect. Oh my
This has
God.
been What Would Speedy Do?
Like Pam on fire.
Pam is on fire today. Very good, very
Oh
good.
my God,
guys.
it's alcohol. It's alcohol.
He wouldn't
It's
save
about
a
that
family.
time.
Yeah, we're going to do
Oh,
this.
it's
Let's
about
do
that
this.
time.
Hold on, baby. You can't do it without this.
Oh, it might help if I have the
Yeah.
little thing plugged in. Go ahead.
That's what she said.
Hurry up, sweetie. That's not
Yeah,
it.
I can't find the hole.
That's not it. That's
Can't
what
find the hole?
That's
Can't
not
find the hole?
it.
That's not it.
A little higher.
Turn it up.
Scrambled eggs and Pam. Scrambled eggs and Pam. Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Get down, y'all.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
All right, here we go. Say it like it's trademarked.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
And I will sue the shit out of you.
I was like, I can get a trademark? Wow. But anyway, okay. So, did everybody see that video of the baby? It was Young Thug's baby where he was saying, like, the baby was saying something like, she didn't give a fuck. She was tired.
Yes.
Did everybody see that
was
viral
sick and
video?
tired.
She was sick and tired. And it
The
was
baby said, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, baby said, like, I don't give a fuck.
No,
I'm
baby
tired.
said, and I don't curse as much as as much anymore. I'm still a cursing Christian. The baby said, "I'm sick and motherfucking tired."
The baby said that?
Whose baby?
No, she didn't say I'm sick. She said I'm motherfucking tired. And mother said what? She said I'm motherfucking tired.
Right. So it went viral, and the baby was a little ratchet. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, so that's Young Thug's baby, and so now there is a big thing because he's saying that Plies, the rapper, released his video.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
Is he in trouble?
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, it's some hood trouble, you know what I'm saying, going on. So the mother comes out and she's saying that she just wanted to set the record straight that the baby was just mimicking adults that was around.
No kidding.
I'm like, yeah, think. And so it wasn't meant to be shared. It was only supposed to be amongst family and friends. And she didn't think it was bad that the baby had done that. That she just thought that, she was pissed off, and the family's all like leaving video messages to Plies, like, they gonna get him and stuff like that.
For releasing it, yeah.
Yeah, for releasing it,
Well, just in that vein. So remember the song P. Pablo? Who am I, motherfucker? Remember that part? Yeah. So my daughter at the time, she's in college. She goes to North Carolina Central, but she was a little girl. We were going to go see That's So Raven. I was doing the warm up, so we listened. I'm forgetting she in the backseat. Who am I, PD Pop, motherfucker? So we is I forgot she back there. We get to the show. We get to the show, and it's on Everything I Love. We get to the show, and they're like, "Oh, your daughter's so cute. What's your name?" My daughter said, "PD Pop, motherfucker," and I was like, "This like audience people." I'm going, "Let's get the show started now." And the white lady was like, "Oh my God." And she was like the producer. And my daughter's like, "What?"
Well, excuse me, Miss Petey. Miss Pablo.
And she took her little hand and said, PD Pop, motherfucker. And I was like,
Which daughter was this?
Cheyenne.
Oh, wow.
And she was
Swinging around like a helicopter.
we haven't met.
Yeah, she's in college.
That's
I think I met Cheyenne
so that
once.
can happen
Yeah.
with kids because kids do take in what they hear.
They
Everything
do.
adults do.
I think they should give that baby a break because that baby's motherfucking tired.
You gotta see it.
Now it's time to play our game.
What would the baby do?
Right.
Baby ain't doing shit. That motherfucking baby tired.
Motherfucking tired.
And wait, did you mention though the baby has gold teeth?
Yes, the baby.
Oh,
my.
Yes.
How old is the baby?
Like two, maybe two.
Less than 3 years old.
Well, we used to say back in the
That
day.
baby ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna rob that baby.
When you saw little kids with silver teeth, those are bad kids because they did shit to make the shit. That's what we used to think. When they had the little
No,
silver, remember the little silver
Mexicans
ones?
do that.
Why?
They have
decay.
Because that's their dental wear, yeah.
I see a lot of
You gotta
young
chew-
Mexican kids that have the
Well, they got to
silver.
chew through that wire when they get here.
Really, Speedy?
Too soon.
Did he really say that?
Yes, he did.
You work for Trump or what?
He wrote the joke. I do.
Hey, mommy, this fence is extra thick.
That sounds like something he pulled out of Trump's repertoire.
Give me the platinum teeth with the diamonds. I need to cut a hole in the fence. That's it.
Hey, fucker.
Hey, fucker.
Oh my God.
So the baby has gold teeth?
Yeah, some people say it's because it does has bad teeth, and so
Yeah, it
it's
does have
some
bad
kind of
teeth.
like
But
dental
at
device.
2, how do you
That
have
makes
bad
it
teeth
worse.
at 2? I'm
Bad
just saying.
parenting.
But it looked like a grill to me.
It might have been a
Like
grill.
it could pop out.
It looked
How
like a
you
little
put a
gold
grill in a child's mouth?
Girl, I've
Hey,
seen ratchet
they work-
people have their babies have lashes and weave, and they like 3.5.
No way.
Oh yeah.
You know how they do it? Because the motherfucking baby tired.
That baby tired.
Don't want to brush her teeth.
I'm tired.
And she said it with such conviction, like she knows how to say that.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
the
pull
mom has said that before.
yes.
Somebody got to pull that up.
But look, after they filmed her, what's funny is after they filmed her, look, it got out. They had a nurse say, "But you don't know what we did to discipline her after the fact." You can hear the mama in the background saying, "What? What? I'll say it again." So now they're gonna discipline the baby after they, filmed it. Come
so
on.
you take that baby and the one I seen, the little white baby on TV that's doing the dance. That shit's funny as fuck. You ain't seen that shit?
I seen it.
That little baby you ever seen it?
What, it's a
white
little
baby?
boy?
Little baby on it's a commercial now.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's getting her little groove on and she's like making it pop. And I said, this is fucking, and you take that and
America's got talented babies.
but our baby's motherfucking tired.
Motherfucking tired.
The hood's got talent.
Trademark.
Hey, I got that.
That's hilarious.
I like that. The hood got
Okay.
talent.
So my second story is I don't know if you guys had heard about Tyga and allegedly this tranny that he's been
What the fuck?
Yeah, so basically, I guess a couple of weeks ago, it came out that Tyga was seeing this tranny on this. Who's
talking
he
a
seeing?
dude with
Kendall
a
or
dick.
Kylie?
Listen.
Now
Kylie?
he's one. Yeah, he's dating Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's this.
You know what? A dude with a dick.
Yes, pretty
Let's
much.
just put it what it
And
is. Don't beat around the bush with it.
Okay, Caitlyn
Well,
Jenner,
Speedy,
Caitlyn
that's
Jenner.
what a transsexual is.
I don't want nobody to be like, so it's the kind of girl? No, it's a dude with a dick.
pretty much.
Transvestite, I mean.
With a dress on.
So Black China is coming out saying that when she was with him, I guess she was with him at a certain point. That's why she's got his kid. Now I think about it, and she was saying that yes, they did do threesomes with this tranny.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So the tranny is coming.
That ain't
out.
no bunny
so
ranch.
Welcome to the Stag Ranch.
I appreciate that Dennis Hoff don't play that.
No,
he
ain't no
don't play
steers
that.
at the money ranch.
Nah, he not gonna trick you like that because he's so into pussy it ain't even funny.
I don't want no dude on the show. What you want me to do, Speedy? Get the fuck out. How about that? Get it out.
How you like your foreplay? Not with you in the room.
So of course Tyga's trying to act like, oh my God, he's so upset about this and he's trying to get the FBI into it and whatever. But the tranny has released the text messages
Man,
between
you
them.
fucked up,
and
man.
then you got, like I said, you got Black China verifying that these threesomes happened. And so I don't know. So now all of a sudden he's trying to
Wait, was Mr. C there too?
Who's Mr. C?
You don't remember that?
The DJ that got busted.
remember him, CEE.
Yeah, he was East Coast
Yeah,
DJ.
he was off the chain.
He used to do a lot of beats with for everybody.
No
I
pun
think he
intended.
was Big Daddy
and-
Kane's
Yeah, Big Daddy
DJ,
Kane.
yeah.
And,
And what'd he do?
Got caught with transsexual
Transsexual.
more than once.
Yeah, and
Yes.
ended up getting fired. They gave him a lot of chances from, what was it, Hot 97 or whatever he was
Yeah, I
on?
think it was one of those stations.
And he ended up getting fired because they gave him a lot of chances. They were like, okay, look.
Dude
looks like a
lady.
Stop doing it. He kept doing it and he ended up getting fired.
It's probably.
He admitted
I
it.
mean, I don't
Yeah.
think you should
He
be
had a problem.
fired for dating a tranny, but I think he was. It was prostitution
Right.
involved.
Yeah.
yeah. I think
and he was taking their
breaking the law.
truck. He was taking the Hot 97 truck, picking up.
Oh damn! Damn!
Hold on. He was picking up Hot 97.
We've got radio giveaways, folks.
It's called It's Dick in the Box.
Dick in the Box Wednesdays. Let's see which tranny's got a dick in the box.
Now it's time to play our game. What would this tranny do? That ain't no transmission either, motherfucker.
Oh, my gosh. That's funny.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Dick in the box.
Dick in the Box.
Okay, so my last story is this. Okay, I don't know if you guys knew that Bow Wow and Erica Mena were
Engaged,
And Mena
yeah.
from she was on Love and Hip Hop
Yeah, she was.
York.
What's his name? Rich Dollars
girl for a while, and,
And then she was dating the other
girl,
chick.
China, whatever her name was. Yeah, so she was bisexual, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, they were engaged, and apparently she was pregnant. And so she goes on Instagram and basically feel sorry
She a
for me.
tranny?
No,
Oh, your story's in.
No, she had a miscarriage.
she had a miscarriage.
Right.
You feel sorry for me. What?
That's
but
not
then
funny.
Bow Wow ends up.
I guess that
breaking
baby's
up with her.
motherfucking tired.
I'm done.
I'm done. It's over.
I'm going to pray for this show. We need a blessing right now,
Can't bring him
Lord.
back. That motherfucker's tired. We tried to save him, but he's motherfucking tired.
I want to apologize on behalf of the Rollout Show.
Right.
We do not do that shit.
All views expressed from this show are not the views of.
Oh, scrambled eggs and Pam for sure. Oh my goodness.
That's not fun.
Oh my God, you ain't got no sense. Oh, I don't even know what I last said.
Maybe he was a transvestite. I think it was.
I cannot right
You were
now.
talking about Erica Mena. She went on social media.
Basically talking about, that she had this miscarriage, blah, blah, blah. So
That's not funny. Come on, y'all.
Bow Wow goes on
Yes, it
social
is.
media. That is funny as hell.
Oh, but terrible. It's terribly funny is what that is. Terribly. I'm crying
Oh
too.
my God.
Going to hell twice.
I'm driving the bus.
Yeah, you are.
All aboard! Where's that baby with the gold teeth?
Ooh, I cannot right now.
Okay. All right.
That's
So Bow
terrible.
Wow dumps her.
Hey, man, that's not
funny at all.
That was
Oh my
funny.
God,
All right,
Speedy is
let's read
crying. I never seen you cry. Okay, and I'm enjoying this. Happy tears, but okay. He's crying.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Bow Wow basically dumps her after they were engaged for probably about.
I don't think
over
he
a year.
uses that name anymore. Because he's on that. He's on that.
Chad.
Chad.
Yeah,
Chad.
because
Moss.
he's
Moss, yeah.
on. He's on the show
Well, he
CSI.
you changed
Not
his,
Criminal Minds,
to his
but-
adult name, Chad. What's his name?
Not Criminal Minds. He's on one of them shows
No,
like that.
CSI
yeah.
Cyberspace.
Yeah,
Cyber.
that's it. That's it. Anyway, so he's like, he puts her on blast and is like, I don't appreciate you telling our personal business on social media. Look, now everybody and their mama does everything on social media. All these celebrities, you got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing your breakups. You got to stop when you together. Leave it, whatever.
Well, what he said was he believes that she did that for attention.
Attention, yeah.
Because it happened 5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But he's saying she did that for
You mean
attention,
with
but
her
it's
losing the
almost
baby?
her posting it on social media 4 or 5 months later.
Okay, gotcha.
But he went on and did a video for
right.
social media. So it's like the pot calling the kettle black because
Oh, shit.
he also went on social media addressing that.
And
Yeah.
brought more attention to it.
Yes.
But she got dumped. I mean, it's just weird.
Well,
how
we knew
everything-
that wasn't going to work anyway.
Yeah, but it's just weird to me how everything is on social media. I mean, like everything.
You ain't shit. I can't even focus.
It's foul
You
for
ain't
that.
shit. You are
Her or him? I think Bow Wow, aka Chad, is foul for that. I mean, come on, the girl lost a baby. Like, okay, you're not with her
saying
no
the
more.
shit.
Yeah, don't make jokes about that.
she's
That is not funny.
I think he's just insensitive. Like, that was his kid too.
Right. Well, I mean, I think he's saying that it was because it was 5 months ago. Why all of a sudden are you doing it now?
Right, but he could have hit her up directly and be like, "Why you put that on the damn?"
Well, he's
Yeah,
probably
but
just
But no, but
pissed
everybody
about
has to do
the.
everything in social media now.
Don't do it.
No,
What'd you gonna say? Go ahead. Go
Oh no,
ahead.
I'm not. I'm not.
No.
I'm done for the day. I'm motherfucking tired. I'm done for the day.
I have to get that. I have to put that in
Let
my
me see if
sound
I can
effects.
find it really quick.
I gotta put that in my sound effects for real.
That thing is so funny. That baby meant it too.
I'm about to grab that. Don't think
Oh,
I'm
that
not.
is funny. Yeah.
Every
I'm
time my
done
mother
like
said,
a
"What you
tie.
say?" She said it the same every time.
I'm
motherfucking tired.
That is funny as hell. Yeah, she definitely learned that. The baby learned that from the mom. The mom is
Absolutely.
definitely
They
going
filmed
around.
it. Hello, the baby didn't
I
film it.
can't. I'm motherfucking tired. And so the baby the baby knows
Why'd
it.
you do a black voice?
Because that's what the baby is. It's a black baby.
It's a black baby.
White baby. I'm motherfucking tired. I am so goddamn GD tired.
Again, I want to apologize for
The views expressed of this.
raggedy shit.
Oh wait, I'm
show.
lying. I do have one more.
Yeah, get one more.
Did you guys hear that Iggy and T.I. broke up?
We mean Iggy and T.I.
I mean,
mean,
he's not
Iggy
fucking
and-
with her. And Iggy Azalea and
Not broke up, but they
Professionally.
severed business
Professionally.
Yeah, they
ties.
severed business
I was
relationships.
like,
Yeah.
T.I. left Tiny for Iggy? Are you kidding?
No. I'm saying they broke
Oh.
up. Their little business arrangement.
He
and-
made a gang of money on her. Shit, he can break up now.
But he got
Yeah.
tired of all her bullshit and her posts. Look, speaking of social media, her posts on social media and just getting into it with everything and everybody. He just couldn't. He didn't want to handle it no more. He's like,
he
she's
made
too
a
much of a
gang
problem.
of money on
And
that
he
white
probably
girl.
still got publishing all those songs.
And that's what she said. She had tweeted, of course she did like 8 tweets or whatever. She was like, well, I don't know what the problem is. He's still making money off of me, But think about
I think it's her attitude that really
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah,
You know
and-
what I mean? When you come into a game where it is a predominantly or black culture, you got to come in as a guest, not as you own this shit.
Yeah, and
And
from-
her whole attitude and the
She'll
way
pop off.
about her, I don't know if it's a cultural thing because she's from another country,
Might be.
but she just came in kind of funky.
yeah, she
Yeah.
Well,
popped
and
off.
she's
Where is she from?
It's called
Australia.
entitlement. It's called entitlement. Let's go ahead. Article.
I don't know anything about that.
It's called entitlement.
Meanwhile, my chauffeur is picking me up in a second. I've got to go.
I think that's mainly what it was, and to be crowned the queen of rap.
But she's
Yeah,
not. She's a
she's
biter,
so-
and she
not.
talks gibberish. And I seen like those live performances, and I think that's why T.I. got away from it was because
Yes.
he realized, all right, she's not really, yeah, she's a money making machine, but she's not the truth.
He's like, I don't need the money.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I don't need
the
this
headache.
gibberish.
I don't
Yeah.
need the headache.
What we have to understand, at the end of the day, she's a gimmick. It's gonna
Yes.
gimmick. They're gonna find another white girl that can get down like she can get down, and that's what sells. It's like even though I heard he's a really nice guy. What's the white dude that won a couple years ago for best rapper?
Macklemore.
Macklemore.
Probably a really nice dude. but you cannot give him a first time out. And the song
Right.
was funny, okay, yeah, whatever. And you give him best rapper.
Yeah, and but he even said that Kendrick Lamar should have won it.
Then he should have gave it to
Absolutely,
him.
and he should
Yeah,
have.
Just
no, I mean, I think he did. He wanted to. I think he invited him on stage, didn't he?
No,
I think
but he should have said, "I don't need this. I
Right.
just got into the game.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way I'm the best rapper. Give it to him, and you would have walked away. That's how motherfuckers
Right.
would have respected that. To say, "Oh, he's the best rapper," I'm still keeping this motherfucker. No, because you're not.
Yeah, he's not the best.
You're what can sell, the motherfuckers, and you're easy. It's a category they can show. They normally don't show that category on the Grammy, so you can show that. The white dude won. Hey, what? And there's another white dude from somewhere in Germany. She's probably learning how to rap. Who's gonna come here next year? Drop it on the beat, motherfucker. Gonna give him a beat, and then he'll be the best rapper.
But I think that's what T.I. figured was that she was just a gimmick, and maybe he was hoping that she would expand and get better or whatever. But he obviously was just done with it, and like, yeah, that's it.
And plus, I want to say that T.I., when it comes to business, he don't play. You either do it his way or he ain't messing with you. Because that was in the ATL days when I used to be an artist,
Right.
my skinny ATL days. I was actually put with T.I. to be in their group as a female rapper in his group before he was solo. And I remember they sent me to the studio and he was like, all right, let me hear you do something, right? So I did my flow and he was like, all right, I want to write your rhymes. And I was mad. I called my DJ friend. I was like, he want to write my rhymes. Like, you don't get no credibility if you let somebody write your rhymes or whatever. But he was like, you sound too northern. Because I was in Atlanta,
Right,
And
yeah,
I
you
was
gotta sound
Where you originally
southern.
from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
DC. Baltimore,
Oh,
Baltimore,
yeah, yeah.
DC.
Do you guys remember that time when
Fuck her
T.I.
story.
tried to? She said it did.
Huh?
He said, "I said fuck your story." I didn't say that.
I'm gonna cut you off right now.
No, do you remember the time T.I. kind of checked Snoop behind?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Iggy.
Oh wow.
He did. I just thought that shit
Yeah.
just played out. I didn't know that.
No, he
No.
did. He was like, back off. Pretty much. And,
What, like
and
Snoop was trying to
gave
work
him
with
the
him?
No,
respect.
Snoop went in
He
because
killed
what
it.
happened was somebody did a albino meme of Iggy,
Oh okay.
and Snoop reposted it. And then Iggy commented on it like, how could you do something like that? Just was
you
not a
too
good
old for
sport
that, some
about it.
shit, yeah.
Man, Snoop put a video out calling her all kind of funky bitches. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know this pimping and all this. So the next thing you know, a couple days later, he puts out another video apologizing
Oh wow.
to her.
Because
so
T.I.
T.I. got
talked
at
to
him,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
T.I. was up at Fox House. You know me, nigga. I'm joking all about. Hey, T.I. said some goofy ass shit. Fox said, nigga, that nigga's real shit. Stop fucking with that nigga.
Yeah, he will kill you.
Huh? He said, no, he don't play with it, T.I. He ain't
You
no
don't
joke.
have a sense of humor?
Yeah, he ain't got no jokes.
He just about his business. He don't play.
He ain't got
Yeah,
no
he's
joke
for real.
button.
He's for real.
You don't know joke button.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've interviewed him a couple times. He was always nice and polite. Yeah.
He is nice, but he just don't play.
Yeah. When we
That-
were,
that's what
not-
they
not
say
with
about
business.
me.
Yeah.
See how y'all got along? Look here. Yep. Evil minds think alike.
Okay, it's 2:00. Where
Whoa,
can people find you?
Shit. Oh, Popper.
where can people
Oh
find
yeah, you can hit me on Twitter at Popra, on Instagram, which I'm new to that, but I know. The Real Popra, Facebook Popra, and don't forget the EntrepreneurAssociation.com. Let me help you out with some trademarks.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter, IG, and Periscope at Nikki
well.
Pam, 2Ks.
It's your boy Speedy, his birthday boy. I'll go last. Go ahead.
You can reach me at RT Steckel Comedy or at RT Comedy, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Facebook. Hit me
RT,
up.
are you making any videos?
I'm going to soon. Yes, I got about 3 written that I want to do. So, and we got the new green screen here.
Yeah,
So
that'd
you
be
might be
cool.
facilitating it if that's okay.
That's fine.
Excellent. So be on the lookout for those.
All right. Paul.
You could find me, OG Poetess, on Twitter,
For
Instagram, and Facebook. Also, we have our new podcast up. It's under Morris Media Live at podbean.com. So look us up. You can download the shows. Also, like our social media. We are on Twitter, Rollout Show on Twitter. Facebook, if you're a fan of the show, want to follow the conversation afterwards, hit us on Facebook. The Rollout chat room where you see the memes and
Which
conversate with
we'll
us
have that shit
directly.
registered tomorrow.
We got that 250. Sorry, y'all.
We already won that. We want our own shit.
And we just trademarked I'm motherfucking tired, so we're good. We're good with that.
That baby or that ghost baby ain't getting shit. Look here.
Speedy, are you doing anything this week where fans can come hang out? And
This week, no, I have nothing planned. I'm hanging out with my kids today. They are going to come by and blow out all 54 candles. You can catch me at Speedy is Funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ Funny on everything.
Impossible.
And Comedian Speedy on Facebook, and my name will be registered tomorrow. Everything will be done in the morning, motherfucker. You know, register everything in this room. This bottle, this cup.
What song you going out with?
I got the fly shit. Hold on a second.
Let me put on my spectacle.
And while he's looking for a song, remember to join us in Hawaii at the Pro Bowl. Go to UPAC I Plan. It's from January 28th to February 2nd.
I'm going to go with some eyes.
Okay. That's a nice going out song.
This has been the Rollout Show.
It's been the all-new Rollout Show. Thank you, Popra. You are hilarious.
Thank you guys for having me. Mwah. Love you guys.
We'll be back Wednesday. And till then,
roll out.
Work to do.